What's up, travellers? Welcome back to the channel. SJ Aviation HQ here. Welcome back to the channel today. So we have the model review of this Qantas Boeing 747-400 released by HX Models in their September 2025 release. Before anything else though, go ahead and leave a thumbs up below. Great occasion if how much you enjoyed today's video and of course the content seen on this channel. Come along and support me even further by subscribing to the channel below, and of course get the notification bell on. Set the option to all to receive all the notifications for future videos coming up on this channel, including the mega unboxing of a lot of model aircraft. I almost spoiled the amount of aircraft in that unboxing, but it is a lot. It will be my biggest ever unboxing on this channel, so you don't want to miss out on that. Make sure you subscribe and get the bell icon on, and of course set the options to all, of course. As I mentioned, the model review of the Qantas Boeing 747-400 Queen of the Skies by HX Models. This model here arrived in my collection on February the 17th of 2026. It was in my most recent mega unboxing of model aircraft on the channel. Missed out on that? Check it out, top right corner. Right about now there'll be a card in the top right corner leading to that video, or there'll be a link leading to that video in the description below. Now before we go ahead and showcase the box, you can see in front of you guys, going to read out some information about Qantas as an airline, and then some information about this particular airframe as well. So Qantas is the flag carrier of Australia and is the world's third oldest airline. Being founded on November the 16th of 1920, the name Qantas is an acronym for the airline's original name, which was of course Queensland and Northern Territory Aerial Services, as they originally served Queensland and the Northern Territory. Qantas is headquartered in Sydney, Australia, and has the major airport hub at Sydney Kingsford Smith International Airport. According to planesbuilders.net, Qantas operates a fleet consisting of 139 aircraft, including 7 A321neos, 16 330-200s, 12 332-300s, 10 of the A380s, 79 of the 737-800s, and 14 of the Dreamliner-9s. However, between October the 21st of 1971 and March 29th of 2020, they operate a total of 65 Boeing 747 jumbo jets, which comprised of 3 -100s, 23 of the -200s, 6 of the -300s, 31 of the 400s, and 2 of the 747 SPs. Of course, those 31 of the 747-400s also included a different amount of between the 400, the stock standard 400 and the ER variant. I'll put the information about the different types at the bottom of the screen right about now, but of course any information I showcase in today's video, and of course in my model reviews or any unboxings, or if I say any information about that, the links will be in the description below. Of course the sources there. So this aircraft here is a 27-year-old Boeing 747-400. It rolled off the production line at Everett Painfield as the 1230th Boeing 747 to roll off the production line. This aircraft here, registered as Victor Hotel Oscar Juliet Sierra, was delivered to Qantas on September the 30th of 1999. Had the aircraft nickname for Hamilton Island, of course Hamilton Island, based in Queensland here in Australia in the wet Sundays, of course. This aircraft here was painted in the Socceroos livery. I believe that was for one of a recent, it wasn't really a recent FIFA World Cup, but I think it was like the 2006 or 2010. I put some more information on bottom of the screen there, and I also have a photo of it. I did actually used to have this aircraft, this registration in the Socceroos livery by Dragon Wings. I'll put a picture of that, not my model because the model I had is now sold, but I'll put a picture on the screen right about now. So very cool indeed. This aircraft here was withdrawn from service and stored in the Mojave Desert on February the 18th of 2019, which I believe is where it is at the moment. So very nicely done there. Let's go ahead and showcase the box for you guys now. As you can see, a very nice box here. Of course, the model is still in the box. We'll unbox that and showcase for that, showcase the model in a moment there. So here we have, of course, we have the usual information here, the 747-400 text here, the Qantas logo just there without the kangaroo. Here is the 2D rendering just here, looking absolutely fantastic indeed. Of course, with the Rolls-Royce engines, and of course this is the 400, not the 400ER. Later on in the video, I'll be comparing this model to the Gemini Jets release from I think it was 2020 when that model was released. Of course, the 400ER, very cool indeed. Spirit of Australia, the slogan for Qantas, seen on every Qantas aircraft, as you can see just above the cabin windows there. Here is the Qantas logo, of course, the incorrect logo for this particular aircraft, but this is the current one. Registration, Victor Hotel Oscar Juliet Sierra, very nicely done there. 400 scale, and of course this are the Mark Birds. This is the company that officially released it, but of course this is in the HX mold. Otherwise, a very nice looking box, 2 barcodes, this one here for the flaps up, this one here for the flaps down. Very nicely done, nicely detailed panels there on the box. Very nicely done there. If you missed out on my most recent review on the channel, check out my review of the Starlux 350-1000 by NG Models, top right corner right about now, or in the links below. And on the back of the box here, pretty much the same as the top of the box or the front of the box, but here we have the warning information here, made in China, 2 barcodes again, and of course the HX Models website there. One of my favorite molds of the 747, I must say, by HX Models or YY Wings, depending on which of the 2 releases it. So very nicely done. That is the reading out of the aircraft, and of course the airline, and the showcasing out of the box. So let's go ahead and unbox the model. Without wasting time, opening the box from the left hand side as per usual. Here is the model looking pretty in the cradle there. Now what came in the box other than the usual stand? Here is the stand with the Qantas logo. This is the actual logo, not the one you saw a moment ago. So very cool. I don't use the stands for my model aircraft, so that's nice to keep there. Here is a little card here, a little plaque. I think this is something that every brand should be doing. I mean, I know it might cost a bit of money to produce this sort of thing multiple times over, but the likes of JC Wings, NG Models should do it as well. But I like how some model brands, HX Models, YY Wings, who else does it? Aero Polaris, other ones as well. I do like how they do this sort of thing. Of course, just with the aircraft, the kangaroo in the background, the aircraft itself, and the specifications of this particular airframe, of course, this particular aircraft, of course, in the metric unit. Very nicely done. Comment below if you think other brands should do that as well. Here is the model looking pretty in the cradle here. Of course, I will zoom in when I get the model out, of course. And here it is, looking absolutely fantastic indeed. In my opinion, I think HX Models is very close to having one of the best molds in the scale of 400 scale, if not the best in the scale. Of course, does have its flaws, as you'll see moving down the aircraft. Of course, there is the aircraft's nickname just there, Hamilton Island, just behind the cockpit window. Long Reach is where Qantas was founded in. Of course, Long Reach is in Queensland, of course. This model absolutely fantastic. Here are the Rolls-Royce RB211s, of course, and the landing gears, as you can see, freely moving on the struts there, and they do roll as well. For anyone who is wanting that information, there is some awesome details on the belly of the 747, and of course there's no crease line whatsoever. I think, as I mentioned, one of the best molds for the 747. Let me know in the comment section below who you think has the best 747 mold, but I think HX models would have to be up there surely. As I mentioned, there are some flaws for this aircraft. I feel like the winglets for the 747 by HX models are a little bit too big, as you'll see with the Gemini Jets one, which I have on the alongside this one. The winglets aren't meant to come out straight from the base of the wing. They are meant to come out maybe where the end of this black line is, and it's meant to be a little bit smaller. I think they're a bit too big, as you can see on the exterior of the 747 winglet here. Just trying to get it to focus. There you go, a little bit too big in my opinion. And something that I noticed after the unboxing that I did back in February, as I showcased that earlier, this line here on the fuselage, just here, for those that know the Qantas aircraft, that is meant to be a straight line. As you can see, it is curved. It is meant to go straight from the tail fin there. Otherwise, it is an absolutely fantastic mold, absolutely fantastic model as well. I'll showcase the other side of the aircraft momentarily. Absolutely fantastic. I'll try and get it up close to the camera and get a better focus on it. There you go. Absolutely fantastic. I'm a sucker for or a definite fan of the Qantas 747, as I do have 747s for Qantas have quite a sentimental meaning to them. I'll put that off to the side and I'll bring in the Gemini release. Here is the Gemini Jets release. Have done a model review of this one by itself. Check it out, top right corner right about now, or in the associated link in the description below. Here is the aircraft here. As you can see, the winglets are definitely smaller. I'll bring this one in. As you can see, they are definitely smaller. Gemini Jets on the right, HX models on the left. Of course, this is a 400ER, because they do have the GE engines here, CF6 engines I believe they are. And you can tell the tail fin, the color of the tail fin, the red is a lot darker, as of course that is a licensed release of the Qantas 747, as of course Gemini Jets has the licensing for Qantas aircraft. And of course I'll bring in that 747 by HX models again, just to give you a color comparison there. As you can see, quite different. And of course the lines on the tail fin, you can kind of tell the difference there. Otherwise, not too many differences, apart from the mold by Gemini Jets. As you can see, with the crease line here, I don't really care about the mold in terms of this particular model, because I got it for a sentimental reason. As a child, when I was at the background of Christchurch International Airport here in New Zealand, and of course that involved my one of my great late grandparents. So it was the 747 is a memory of them, I guess, because I could say that they were involved in my aviation journey. So very nicely done. This is the Gemini Jets version, released I believe in 2020, December 2020, one of the last release of that year. But here I'll bring in this aircraft again. An absolutely fantastic model. If you don't have it in your collection yet, what are you doing? You need to have it in your collection ASAP. Of course, if you are a collector of Qantas aircraft, 747s or just nostalgic aircraft in general. Classic aircraft like the 747-400, go ahead and get it yourself. An absolutely pearler of an aircraft. Before I go ahead and conclude the video, I must give a massive shout out to my mate over in Switzerland who has recently surpassed 3,000 YouTube subscribers. Of course, I'm talking about Swiss 400. Great advocate for the model community, hobby, the hobby of model collecting as well. Go ahead and check out their channel. The shout out link will be in the description below, of course, and of course to their Instagram page as well. Go ahead and follow them or support them on Instagram, all of their platforms pretty much. They are a great advocate for this hobby, for this community, and they do a fantastic job with their content as well. So go ahead and check them out if you can, if you haven't done so already. But of course, that will conclude today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed what you saw in today's video, the model review of this Qantas Boeing 747-400 90R released by HX Models back in September of 2025. If you enjoyed what you saw in today's video, go ahead and leave a thumbs up below. Comment any of your thoughts in the comment section below about the length of this video, the background music, anything that, or the what you thought in today's video, the mold, the model itself, the comparisons of the two models. Any thoughts, leave them in the comment section below. Come along and support me even further by subscribing to the channel below. More videos like this are coming up very soon on the channel, and of course that mega unboxing later on in the piece, and of course the next random ops airport update is in the works already. Live streams coming up very soon for that video. Very nicely done there. I'm gonna go ahead and check out my social media channels. There are some links in the top of the description below, straight to my Linktree page, and of course my Instagram page as well, and of course my MadBee account. Go ahead and check that out if you want to see my full array of models in my collection. But if you want to go ahead and scan the QR code you can see on the screen now, it'll lead you straight to my Linktree page with all of my links in one full place. Of course, thank you very much again for coming along and tuning in today's video, the model review of this Qantas Jumbo Jet 747-400 released by HX Models. If you enjoyed what you saw in today's video and you want to see some more here on the channel, on the edge going to be some options for you guys. On the left hand side will be my most recent video here on the channel. Right hand side will be the full playlist of model reviews seen here on this channel. In the middle will be where you can subscribe. But until next time, guys, fly safe, stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.